Hello, my name is Jane from Talking Made Easy, and today we are going to look at how to give feedback for speech sounds. When a child is learning a new speech sound or new speech sounds, it's really important that the adult supporting them is giving them specific feedback. Essentially what is happening when a child is changing their speech sounds is they are changing a habit. As we know, habit occurs automatically. Therefore, if we're wanting to see a change in a habit, we need to be specific about what we are looking for. So as your child is learning their new sound, they need to know when they're getting it right so that they can do more of that. This is why feedback is an often overlooked and undervalued part of speech sound practice. So today I'm going to give you a few ideas and some examples of feedback you can use with your child as you are practicing speech sounds. First of all, it's important to recognize that feedback must be positive. Whether or not your child is achieving success or not, we want to be positive, we want to be encouraging, we want to be supportive of their practice because we want them to keep going. Confidence is the key, and feedback is where we can build this confidence. So if your child is practicing their sounds and like achieving no success or very little success, you can still be positive. Oh, that was such a good try. Let's try the next one. Oh, you're trying so hard. I love it. Let's go again. Or it is a pot, even though they said it's a hot when you're practicing your p sound, for example. This positive feedback is so important to them remaining confident and willing to practice. When you hear the target produced correctly, you want to be specific about what it is that you're hearing. As we've talked about, we're changing a habit. Therefore, when you hear the correct target, you want to be specifically making note of that. For example, if you're practicing a sm sound and you hear your child say, smile, you can say, oh, that was such a great sm sound. I loved that sm sound. Bring the energy, bring the joy. This way they know exactly what they've done right. You've told them, I love the sm sound. You've spelt it out for them, and now they can practice it again in future. In time, their new sound is going to become the new normal. It's going to become the new habit. And this is what we're looking for. If your child is trying this sm sound and they're not getting it quite right, it's a mile instead of smile. In your feedback, you can praise their effort and offer them a model. For example, oh, that was such a good try. It's a smile, a smile. So you'll notice that I praised their effort. That was such a good try. And now I have offered the model and emphasized the target sound, a smile. This way they're hearing the correct target and they have more chance of doing it the next time themselves. Even though I've offered this correction, it's still packaged up in a positive piece of feedback. And that is crucial to their confidence and success with all of the speech sound practice. So the key to all feedback in speech sound practice is to keep it positive. Whether or not your child is achieving success or not, keep it positive. If they're struggling, they're not getting it right, you can always offer the model, praise their effort, and move on. The beauty of speech sound practice is that there's always another word you can try. So even if you praise their effort and move on, you're still practicing the same target. There's another opportunity for them to have success. You don't need them to repeat the same thing over and over again. Giving positive feedback and moving on is a great way to maintain that confidence, to maintain that forward movement, and to build and maintain the joy in the practice. If your child is getting it right, remember to specifically praise what you hear. Oh, I love that sm sound, or what a great p sound. That was the best p I've heard all day. Whatever the target is you're working on, you want to acknowledge that specific sound. As always, have fun, and remember to keep that feedback positive. Happy chatting.